Listen.
Leave everything in Kansas City and
listen. Like,
did this woman just say leave everything in Kansas City? So does she want to go to Texas? Ooh. Also, where is that truck? Where the truck at? That's what I want to know, because Quaylon is not in a truck right now. Quaylon and Shavel. Yes, we are back here again. So Quaylon is on the phone to Quaviance.
Light going downhill, but I still gotta run it up.
Quaylon has such funny phrases and sayings. He says, life goes downhill, but I still gotta run it up. Ain't that the truth?
Daddy, yeah. Do you like it better with just me and you, or just me, you, and Daddy?
Me, you, is Daddy.
What kind of ridiculous question is that? Do the producers really feed them these questions? Like, why say all this where you don't know if you're gonna get back with the dude, you don't know what your future is gonna look like with the dude, and you're just over here making the child sad for no reason, just asking these questions. Whatever.
Just miss him. I want him to come back home.
This child says, I just miss him. I want him to be back home. The whole thing is sad. And you know what the thing is? Now you're not only stringing Quaylon along, because we know you're not gonna get with Jay. That bacteria exchange with the feeding you and everything, that's not going to do anything. This Quaylon is willing to take on this family for whatever reason, has been incarcerated for 12 years, has come out and it's like, yep, this is my adopted family, let's roll with it. He has no problem with it. Don't know if Jay would be able to do that. Also, you've known him for a very long time and nothing ever came of it. Not to say that those things don't usually happen, but it usually can become quite awkward when you're with the guy who's been the homie for years. I don't know, it becomes awkward for everybody around. It's just interesting. I just don't see that going anywhere. Just like that fake friend that the sisters brought for Quaylon to supposedly date in Texas. Yeah, that wasn't going to go anywhere either. And I predicted that. It's never going to go anywhere. So yeah, this is very confusing for this little girl.
What's mean?
Quaylon, like, I didn't have to tell him how to be a dad. Quaylon just did it. He takes time with Maila. He gives her attention. And you can see the actions of when he cares.
He definitely cares about these people. Always got their pictures in his phone. He's always going back and forth. Like, he's always looking at it, kind of reminiscing all the good old days. He really cares for his family. But he shouldn't be messing up. He shouldn't be talking to somebody on the phone called Chi-Town with the drip emoji, with the fire emoji, and with the tongue emoji. That's just wrong. Even flirting and stuff. Like, what do you think that makes her feel like if you're flirting and talking to some other woman and getting emotional support from some other woman? All the way in Chi-Town, mind you. If your family doesn't like Shavel in Kansas City, they're not gonna like somebody all the way in Chi-Town either. So why did he do that? Because he's been incarcerated for 12 years and he wants to see if the grass is green on the other side, and he wants to experiment, and he wants to see if he still got game and all these things. These are the things you have to deal with somebody who's been incarcerated for a long time or even for a short time. They want to go out there and experience the world. That's just what it is.
I do want you to know, Maila, that I love you. And Daddy loves you. And if it doesn't work, we still love you, okay?
Hey, just don't tell Mama, right? Like Pinky swear. I'm going to Branson.
Branson?
You know what I'm saying? To see Shavel.
Shavel? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Why are these people still surprised? Who else is he going to be with? You guys brought this very interesting friend to be with him, who obviously, like, the whole thing was scripted and fake. He wants to be with Shavel. She been holding it down for him for 2.5 years when he was in prison, and apparently doing way more than you guys did in terms of letters, in terms of driving 3 hours for visitation, and doing a whole lot. So yes, he feels like he owes her something, but there might actually be some genuine love there. Whatever it is, Shavel's never going to let him go. So this is always going to be some relationship or situationship or some kind of entanglement, honey. I don't know.
What's going on?
Shavel, man, but at the end of the day, I got to protect my family, man, and make sure.
Your family?
This is the problem. He keeps calling Shavel and Maila his family because he feels that way. He generally feels that way, that he needs to take on this role and just, be there for them in any kind of way. But obviously the family is not having any of that. They think this is ridiculous. You've just hopped out of jail and then you're adopting a family. You know what that comes with? It comes with responsibilities. You have to be able to pay for certain things. You need to become financially stable. Like, it's quite a lot to take on. You know what I mean?
You're willing to just drop everything and go running. That's a problem.
And what's everything that he would be dropping? That's what I'm trying to get at and figure out. What's everything that he would be dropping? I think this family just does not want to miss Quaylon in their life. They want him to be around because they've missed him for 12 years. Yes, they were not there for him the way he needed them to be there for him. But now that he's out, they just want all of him. And he's like, nope, now I'm going to do me.
Everything you do, but I don't support this decision.
I'm gonna do what's best for me. Like,
He's grown.
I'm going to Branson.
And of course, as your disposable family, you're going to be here when you see that it isn't what's best for you.
Disposable family. But he also feels like y'all disposed him or disposed of him when he was in jail. So these people need to go to therapy. That's what I'm going to say. There's some 12 years is a long time. We're seeing snippets. We do not know how hard this was for these people. They need to go to therapy. They really do. And they need to really talk things through, like how they felt, certain things, certain moments. Maybe his birthday, they didn't show up. Maybe they didn't bring him present. They didn't give him money. Maybe they didn't yada, yada, yada. There's some deeply rooted things that are going on in each of these people's mind. Quavi, the other cues. They're all the female cues. They're all in their feelings, and Quaylon is also in his feelings, and they need to deal with that stuff, or else it will keep dragging on in whatever relationship this guy tries to be in. It doesn't matter if it's Shavel or anybody else. They will have problems with the type of attention that he's giving them or that person, and not them. I mean the female cues. So yeah.
I love you, and I see you making all the wrong decisions. And I'm not going to stand by and let you just throw everything away.
Good job. You ready to go? That's cool.
This girl does a lot of coloring. I just love how her hair is always dyed and she looks super cute, and she's always coloring, and she's cute. Maela is cute.
All that, but until I'm at the point where I'm ready to throw the towel in, and I ain't there yet. And then I'll take your advice. But right now, man, I'm fighting for my family. You either gonna rock with me or you ain't.
If you want to make these stupid decisions, I really don't give a damn.
I'm not trying to let my either down. Like, my father let me down. I'm trying to be there and do everything he ain't do for me, for her.
Those are some, like, anytime I look, those are some healthy locks, you guys. They are chunky. They're long. But again, these people keep switching. He had the kind of red hair highlights, and he had the blonde highlights, and he had the no highlights, and he had the messy look, then he had the all done up look. They keep messing these things. I don't know what they're showing us and what the chronological timeline is. I'm telling you, something is very strange with that. But anywho.
Hey, Mimi.
So now he goes on to call Maela. I mean, whose phone are you calling? You mean to tell me Maela has her own phone? You mean to tell me Shavel did not see that she was getting called by Quaylon? You mean to tell me Shavel was okay with that? Because all this while, she's been trying to shield Maela from Quaylon. She's like, nope, you're not going to speak to her now till we figure our stuff out. Which is wise, because let's not confuse this kid anymore. But how come he got to speak to her this time? Weird, strange, doesn't add up, but okay.
Hey, pretty lady. Hey, look at you. I miss you. The thing I miss most about my is, hi, daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I miss that. Because it's validation that, hey, she's giving me her heart.
Quaylon got away with words. I am not even gonna lie. He has got away with words. I don't think most fathers would even say that. And maybe it's because he's not a father of his own. Sorry about the light. It's the sun. It's God shining down on us. What can we do? Anyway, we just roll with it. So, yeah. So, the way he says that he gets that's kind of sweet though. That is kind of, say what you want about Quaylon, but that's kind of sweet that he feels like her calling him daddy is validation that she has given him her heart. When have you ever heard any dad say something like that? Like feel that way about their kids just saying daddy? He has a different type of understanding of what this role means. Like he actually appreciates the fact that these people have, and especially Maela, has taken him in to be that father figure. He seems to have no problem with it. See, this is different. Because yes, Shavel is a little bit pushy with the whole daddy thing. And somehow this Maela is calling him daddy and nobody's correcting her, even though we all know that that's not her daddy. I don't know if Maela knows that. But anyway, she's 5. I don't know if she realizes that. But this is different than when the guy is kind of standoffish. He actually seems to really like this father figure role, which is interesting. It's different than some of these other stepdad relationships that you see sometimes, right? So yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm telling you to go back.
We got D-Mark in the building. We got D-Mark in the building. Yeah, whenever D-Mark's around, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be some interesting things that he says. Yes, this is a good person to go on a road trip with, or wherever they're going. It's about to be lit.
You know a person need a hype, man. You know a person need a hype, man. Okay. Especially.
Okay, let's get into these tie and dye rainbow nails and the tie and dye rainbow outfit. Yes, Shavel is serving us the looks. It's very cute. Very, very cute.
This is supposed to be a family trip.
To the moon, Batman.
But since Quaylon's out the picture, I figured why not invite D-Mark?
So what I gotta do?
That is the best thing.
I go to Branson and get my family back.
That is not the best thing. If Quaylon meets D-Mark, it is all over, because D-Mark don't play that. D-Mark will tell you what it is and what it isn't. D-Mark will tell you straight up, because D-Mark has already said that he didn't think these people were going to last 3 months. And right around that 3-month mark, because D-Mark knows he's been incarcerated. He knows about the talking to people and whispering sweet nothings over the phone. But yeah, it's going to be World War III if those two meet. So that's about to be interesting.
Ooh.
She said she went on a date. D-Mark's like, with who?
I went on a date with Jay.
What, Jay?
Yes, you better laugh, because the thing is hilarious.
My Jay? Light skin Jay? Jay with the freckles Jay?
Yes.
What? So Jay's Superman, huh? Come to the rescue.
He was very Superman on the date. Like, he pulled my chair out.
This pulling the chair. Look, one day some guy's gonna pull out this chair too far and you're gonna fall on the ground. I don't know why women chase these things. It's not something that's gonna be able to happen all the time. Yes, it's nice every now and again. But the standards that some people are putting on these guys and what they need to do, some guys are just hearing these things and just doing them for the sake of. Are they really good people? Are they really stable? Are they really ambitious? Do they really have a drive to look for a job, have a job, keep a job, provide, be funny, loving, exciting, knowledgeable, intellectual, hygienic? Like, I never hear these things. I only hear, he pulled out my chair and all these type of things. Because I have so much to say on that. Maybe that's another video. But let's see what else. Like, look at how D-Mark is looking. He's like, okay.
Fed me.
Look at that look. Look at D-Mark's look. Like, that stuff doesn't mean anything. And it might not go on forever, so.
Cobbler. I feel like I deserve that.
You still want to be with Quaylon?
She's like, he fed me this and fed me that. Oh, you mean that's a live exchange thing? Yeah, nothing cute about that either. Nothing cute about that.
Why?
Because I'm in love with Quaylon.
You see, so this is not over. It's not over, and she's gonna love that he went all the way to Branson to fight for his family. She's gonna love that.
Much love in the world for you to feel like that.
I don't know what I want to do. You know.
We know you're very confused.
Listen.
Leave everything in Kansas City and
Listen, like,
Did this woman just say leave everything in Kansas City? So does she want to go to Texas? Ooh, if she went to Texas, I wonder what the female Qs would think about that. That would be very interesting if she actually moved there. Then now what the problem is? Now what's the problem? You've been talking all this smack about him kind of going away or whatever, but if she moves to Texas, then now what's your issue? Because what's their issue with Shavel anyway? The woman has bought a truck, the woman has done this, done that, bought a bunch of stuff. What is you guys' issue with this lady?
Don't be enough, but she just need to.
Also, where is that truck? Where the truck at? That's what I want to know, because Quaylon is not in a truck right now. He's in the normal car. Guess he got his driver's license after all. Where's the truck? The $5,000 truck, where is it? Did he sell it and buy this bling with it that's in his mouth, the grill and the chain? Where is the truck?
But I gotta say, Maila's involved, my heart's involved, hers. Like, this is what I have to do to show her I care.
And he's going with the plane. I'm telling you, where do these people get money from exactly? I need to know, because this is crazy. He drove all the way to somewhere, don't know where he left the car, if he's paying for it to be parked at the airport. Wow. And then he's taking the plane. Shane is over here on a plane. Like, everybody's just traveling mad. Where are these people getting the money from? Where are they getting the free time off work from? Do the producers help them pay for these things? But also, again, where do they get the free time off work from? Because work is work, and work don't play that. I don't care if you're on the show or whatever. If you can't be here and do the job, somebody else will. So I think these things are very interesting. Anyway, nothing else to say about these people. I know they're just going to play this cat and mouse. They're just going to keep going back and forth because these two have a thing for each other. So it is what it is. And anyway, guys, if you're not already part of the family, make sure you hit mom's thumb as on that subscribe button. Comment because I really want to know what you think. Like because you obviously like this video, and hit the notification bell while you're at it. I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Daily videos up in here. In the meantime, make time for glorious life. It's time to start what? Living it right. God bless.